All right, good morning, Vietnam. I'm Seabass. I'm going to go for another game of Risk. It's going to be Capital Conquest. It's a game review for way back when. So we're going to see what happens. We're in second place playing as purple. We probably don't want the cap. I think Scandinavia is nice. The middle would have been cool too. No issues with that cap. We definitely don't want to cap randomly in corners and stuff like that. All right, it looks like all 6 players are there, which is definitely not something we see often. A lot of botting all the time. Everyone's going to be in the upper portion of the map. I'm going to need to be allied with red, because otherwise I won't be able to hold this bonus. He's going to accept. Let's hope it's true. I'm going to go for my bonus first, which I think is the right move. Yeah, and I'm going to get very bad dice, so it's going to have to wait one extra turn. I'm going to try and claim an extra territory. It doesn't mean much, but sometimes if I only lose one territory this turn, I could be left with 15 territories on my next turn, which would generate a little bit of an extra. Red's going to go for Russia on turn 2. Definitely very aggressive play. He's asking blue to get out of here. We'll see if blue gets the memo. Orange is going to go for Italy. I think orange has a good cap. No issues there. Black is probably going to go for Spain. And he got way better dice than me. It's going to guard it just a little bit. Looks fine to me. I'm going to put all my troops to claim my bonus. And very small defense next to red. Hopefully he likes this. Nobody's in the noob corner, so maybe I can try and claim this for myself. There's nowhere else I can really expand that would be connected to my cap. So I can always claim this bonus at the bottom, but I'll need a good relationship with black. And it's also probably where he wants to go, so not sure that will be happening. Because black also has nowhere else to expand to. So very smart of white to go to this bonus over there. Nobody can claim Orient, so he's guaranteed to have it. And now he wants to claim as many bonuses around before people goes for it, and he cannot expand no more. So I think he should also lock his cap and claim this bonus, maybe even this bonus, before orange goes and claim them. Black is going in the bottom, no surprise, but he's going slowly. There's really nowhere else I can go. So I'm going up here, claiming another bonus, hoping for the best. Not sure why I attacked at the bottom. I did put orange onto under 12 territories. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Looks like white wants to claim Eastern Europe. Not sure. Red is not going to guard his capital too much. He's going to guard his bonus more. All right, red is definitely claiming Eastern Europe. Nobody can get it, at least not for cheap. Orange gonna lock his cap and claim the bonus next to him. It does make sense. Also, orange sent me an alliance request. I'm gonna accept. Black's now gonna go for the bonus at the bottom. It's gonna remove a lot of territories from me as well. I need to go for Iceland, but there's really not much I can go for. There's too many caps around, that's the problem. All right, I'm guarding my bonus. I usually prefer to guard my cap, but I guess 12 is still very safe at this point in the game. Even if people have sets, they can't do too much against it. Looks like white's gonna go for Orient. I think white should claim this before orange does, but maybe he wants his cap to remain open. It's definitely an argument for it. Blue is also screwed. He only has one bonus and no way to expand, and he's the weakest now, so he cannot fight back red to claim Eastern Europe either. Looks like orange going for his third bonus. No, just take a card and pass. Okay. Black is just putting out defense. He has a very strong position. I should fortify my troops back on my cap. It's fine to leave the 11 there, but at least put this on your cap. Happy that he did. Blue maybe is looking to get this bonus now because nobody has claimed it, and this is why orange should have taken it before. At least I think. White is not going for Orient. Black has internal defense. It's not looking to put pressure on white and start a war. Red has the most troops, and he's about to get a second bonus that's going to generate even more now. We'll see how people feel about this when that happens. It may create tensions. Black also is going to run out of cards. Maybe not. I'll be trading with him over there. I have no other way of getting cards. For what it's worth, I have the strongest cap at the moment. Just a difference in strategy. Not that mine is better, but just preference. Oh, did white didn't have Orient last turn? I didn't see. I don't think red broke him. I think white just claimed most of it and now is claimed Orient. That would make sense. White's also going to be out of cards if he gets removed from these two positions. All right. I cannot do anything about that position, but I would definitely love if blue probably doesn't want to remove white from there because white can break him afterwards. But if red wants to claim Eastern Europe, he probably has to remove white from there. It's possible white would break him, but I think it's a risk you need to take if you want your bonus. If you don't have any plans of getting that bonus, it's fine. I don't think it would be great to take that bonus, to be honest, because too many people are drawing cards over there, so I don't think you're going to make one enemy. You might make multiple. All right, they're both adding defenses over there. This could create a fight down the road. Red is not letting people draw many cards in there. It should be creating some type of friction down the road. Red's cap is really weak, the weakest on the board. I like that. putting all my troops back on my cap. That 11 is not too useful anymore. If people want to break me, my 86 is open to fight back, even if I would need to go through blue to get them. I might do it, depending who it is and how. If black breaks me, there's no way for me to punch back. I would need to go to orange cap. But also 11 is not really stopping black from breaking me, so red is definitely squeezing white out of there. And when that happens, only white won't have any ways to get cards. Me, black, orange, and blue can all trade cards over there. Positionally, I think blue is in a worse spot than anyone else. I think blue's gonna get removed from there at some point. And his cap doesn't protect his bonus either, so I think blue is most at risk of finishing in sixth place. A lot of things could be happening, but this is my guess. And now red is locking white completely. So white cannot get a card this turn unless he punches red, which he might. But if he does punch red, it's possible that red breaks him afterwards. Definitely a tough position for white. If red goes black to white, it's possible that white gets the sixth place instead. Because if red leaves a stack over there, it's going to be impossible for white. Ooh, I don't like that from white. Just smash a stack of red and don't break the bonus. I think you should have at least break the bonus and 45 more troops out over here just to be safe. I mean, you have to understand you're gonna get smashed at some point. So smashing troops of 10 every time is not good. You should skip instead. But if you're gonna smash it, break his bonus, 45 troops out here, and lets red suffer from making your life miserable. Now you're just about to lose your stack eventually. White is definitely hurting by this. He's the lowest in troop counts. All right. That's a smarter move. I think that's a smarter move. Now red is in a tough spot. He can claim Eastern Europe, but he cannot claim back Russia. And if white keeps on stacking here, he can get his cap at some point. Ooh, orange. All right, orange is gonna pound on red. I think it's a smart move. Red is getting broken. It's very hard for red to go back to orange. I think it's just smart to keep on pounding and progress the game. Very smart play by orange. And this is the problem with being too greedy. Red had a very good start, but he tried to push it and go for a second big bonus. And now people are teaming up on him, and he's gonna have a very hard time coming back from this, I think. You also have a weak cap, so you should probably defend that a little bit more. I think right now red needs to play the long game, so he needs to fortify most of his troops on his cap, and he just has to wait for another war to go on so they can maybe get an opportunity to do something else. Not sure what that 7's for. Okay, he's gonna try and remove white from there. It could work, but it could also backfire. I think orange is still gonna break, and I think he should. Wow, orange is gonna be passive this turn. It makes sense too. Like he wants some fireworks between white and red. He doesn't want to be the only one fighting. So he's gonna let red generate more troops to go into white. And if white doesn't want this to happen, you will need to smash red as much as possible. Decision, decision. Oh, white's not gonna break the bonus. I think this is not good. Red could have a bonus as well, like a set, and he could go through him. Looks like he will. Oh, all right, not yet, but it's definitely coming. Orange still gonna stay passive. He's willing to help white. He's also maybe lining up to claim red's capital at some point. I think orange pretty good. He did help white at a very smart moment, and now he's lifting his foot off the gas because he wants more help from white, who is being more passive. All right, blue is gonna attack red. Blue is also very safe from red. Red can't do much about this. Also, blue got him under 15 territories. So much pressure building over there. That red stack is gonna pop at some point. I would be super nervous with this stack up there. I personally would have smashed it before. Initially, it was only 200 troops, so it was not that big of a deal. I think we could have smashed it, fortify like 20 troops out here, and we would have been super safe. And that 30 troops would have been generated back with our bonuses quickly enough. But now that 90 is going to be super expensive. And if red does break us, potentially both bonuses, we might not be able to recover from this. What's going on with black? Looks like black has disconnected, either internet connection or something. I'm gonna attack black just to put him under 18 territories. But I would definitely love if people just break his bonus at the bottom until he comes back. He has the most troops, so at least limit his generation a little bit. But unsurprisingly, white's gonna remain passive. I would still be super afraid that red just suicides his troops into me at some point, so I understand that white needs to leave his stack there. He cannot pull back his troops, but I would strike first, personally. Or I would put my troops over there and claim the cap instead. All right, black is back in this game. He was just disconnected for one turn. Maybe he ran out of time or just lost internet connection. Really not sure what red plan is at this point. It's just making one big stack, but it's also being locked. I think he would have been better off attacking this territory, leaving this open so that his stack can go this way instead. Just more options. Because blue also broke him at some point, so maybe he wants to get revenge. Orange is going to put this defense down. Not sure why though. This just leaves the door open for orange to break you. Red to break you. And I think red probably wants to as well, so I don't think it was smart. All right, still more passivity from white. At least now his stack is building way faster than red, so it should be unlikely that red slams his troops into him. All right, at least orange leaving some defense over there. So he probably wanted to remove the stack from blue's capital. Maybe he wants to go for white's capital down the road as well. But that was still possible from there, so pretty sure it was to relieve black's capital pressure. All right, black is still leading in troops by a decent amount. Maybe orange pushed his troops out too in case black wants to get involved into this. Like he doesn't want to get smashed to big stacks. Red's capital is so weak. Blue has locked his stack into it, but I think somebody should go and claim it. White can probably get red's kill soon. It would not be worth it, but if he claims a gap in Russia afterwards, he might be able to generate enough to come back in this game afterwards. All right, red is going to remove his troops from his gap, fortify all the way up to white. Orange is going to go for the cap. It's a good move. The only thing is that it's possible that red smashes into you. Now the cap is safe enough, but it's still possible that he slams and breaks your bonuses, which is not a terrible deal. I would have definitely taken the cap if orange didn't, because I can put enough troops that red can go back to me even if he wanted to. He would need to break so many people to get to me. Red is probably dying soon. My first guesses were blue and white, and I was terribly wrong. But I think white should go for his kill. Maybe not should. Could go for his kill. Still be extremely expensive. Maybe red just suicides into orange. I don't know. Wow, orange is going to be on 5 cards. Red's going to be on 5 cards. Let's speed this up a little bit. We're not doing much. Me and black just taking a card and pass. Blue's going to do the same thing. White as well. And orange finally has a set and does nothing with it. So I don't know why he abandoned this cap. If anything, he should have put all his troops over there. Even if he doesn't get to draw at some point because people are just card blocking him, it's not the end of the world. At least he's generating 5 troops to turn instead of 3. And he's harder to kill. Anyways. Really not much happening. Black is ahead in troops, but not by a ton. 80 troops over everyone. And nothing else is happening. Orange is generating more now than he was before, so maybe he'll catch up to black. I'm not exactly sure. But nothing will happen unless war starts somewhere. We need to initiate a war. And how can we do that? We cannot go to war against black. He's really not open to us. We can go to war against orange. Probably would need blue's help. We can't go to war against white because he's way too far off. So orange and blue are the only one we could go to war with. Blue's probably easier because nothing is really open to me. But I would still need white or orange help to break the other bonus of blue. This would be how I go about it now. The problem with both would be that going to war against blue would be good because orange would need to attack first. This way I can only follow. But there's no good reason for him to... Oh, all right. We have a first smash. Red's going to surrender and smash all of his troops into white. I don't know why he did it now. At least sooner he had a chance of breaking into him. He definitely cost white a lot of troops, but I just think it was dumb. Earlier would have been better. It would have hurt white. Maybe not as much. Would have been as many troops, but he would have also stopped this generation and stuff like that. Looks like orange is claiming Russia. I'm not sure if white will let him have it, but white is pretty weak at the moment, so he probably should let orange have it. All right, let's see what happens now. Does anyone wants to go to war with anyone? Blue's gonna remain passive. White, I think, should fortify back into his continent. Not mess up with orange. What's that for? Okay, white is just suiciding its troops all over the board and smashing black's cap. What was that? Why? Okay, so white just got emotionally triggered from losing 100 troops, and he did not see a way to come back into this game. He was just like, fuck it. And he suicides all over the place and eventually ran out of ideas and just smashed black cap. I think it was a terrible move. I'm not sure why he attacked black. All right, where am I going for here? White kill? It's not worth much, but it could give me a better position. Bunch of territories as well. Looks like I'm gonna claim Eastern Europe as well. All right, definitely a bold play. I'm probably not going for the white kill. I was just going for these 2 bonuses to be generating more troops. Very bold. Not sure people will like it. I think just Eastern Europe would have been enough. All right, blue is going bad to me. I broke his bonus, so that makes sense too. White is still in this game. Definitely surprising. I thought he would have suicided his troops and just leave. Orange is going to claim Orient now. Black now has a new bonus, so he didn't necessarily suffer from white suicide. He still has the most troops, and he now has a new bonus. So I think black is pretty happy with this. All right, me and blue are at war now. I'm gonna leave a big stack to make it harder for blue to break me. Blue has no bonuses. It's just gonna smash my stack. He's gonna go for the white kill, even though it's just for one card. Orange gonna go for Russia, it seems. Very slowly. And black has the most troops. Black is gonna lock his cap. I don't think that was smart. I'm gonna claim this bonus in the middle and just leave defenses. Blue's probably gonna smash it, but he should be losing some troops in the process. Looks like blue wants to get his bonus and maybe forget. It's gonna open my cap too, which I like. Now, will I let blue hold on to his bonus? Not sure. Probably should if I want to hold on to middle, but we'll see. Also, our war is a little bit pointless. Black's gonna claim yet another bonus. Are people gonna line up to attack black? I would need orange to go back to black. He's the only one positioned to betray black. Blue's gonna go for another bonus. Looks like we may have peace. Orange gonna leave just small defense around. A lot of inside defense that I think are a little bit pointless. And he's gonna claim a card and pass. What does black wants to do with his troops? He's gonna skip. He's generating the most, he has the most, so he doesn't want to get any enemies. Just gonna take a card and stack in the middle. I could potentially help orange go to war against black, so leaving a stack in the middle would open me to go there. But I don't think orange is gonna betray black, so... And I cannot attack first either. Black has just such a solid position. Because anyone that wants to go bad to black is blocked by orange cap in Italy. And so they need to go at the bottom. Very, very strong position. Looks like I'm going again for Eastern Europe. Super greedy on my part. I don't think blue's gonna like this, but we will see. Blue's probably not happy not taking any cards, so I would expect him to break me. And it looks like he will break me here. I think this is fine. I could live with this. It's definitely an upgrade for me to getting Eastern Europe and getting breaking in Scandinavia. So I should not be mad about this. It's an upgrade. If nobody else breaks me, we could trade over there. Also, only me and blue would be getting cards. Orange and black would be skipping. I think that could work nicely. Good job on blue for seeing this. I think it's a very smart move. Now, will I see this move, or will I think this is just betrayal and I break all of his stuff? I hope I see it. All right. I'm happy trading there. All right. Blue did not like this arrangement. It's going to break 3 bonuses. Fair enough. Orange going to help as well, because orange is a very clever player. I think orange could have still smashed one of my stack. We're 150 troops behind black, which is huge. Not impossible to win though, but still. Alright, blue, you want war, you'll get it. No bonus for you. I shouldn't... Yeah, that's opening the cap to break all my bonuses. I think it would have been smarter to break over there, but then it locks my cap, so whatever. If blue wants to go bad to me, he'll need to break black, which I think black won't do anything about. We'll see what happens. Blue's just breaking all my bonuses. Orange is going to take a card that doesn't affect much. Black probably going to take a card in Germany. Everyone is super passive in this game. Orange is clever. I'm 80 troops ahead of blue. Definitely want to keep it this way. I would love to get to the 3-player part of this game and then just ally up with orange or black and see if I can get to the heads up portion. Black is being super passive, doesn't even want to get involved into me and blue's war, so not even going to take a card that could remotely affect the outcome there. Because he could definitely claim cards here that would not affect anything. But he's really choosing to be forgotten. He doesn't want any eyes on him. That's his strategy. Not much happening. Just me fortifying more troops in my bonus, making it harder for blue to break it. Gonna move it forward a little bit still. Not sure what will be happening. Looks like I'm going for another bonus in the middle. I don't think blue's gonna like it. Is blue quitting from this game? It looks like blue is quit. All right, so we're now 3 ways. Orange and black has the same amount of troops, which probably means orange is outgenerating black, which makes sense since he has 3 capitals and he's also drawing cards, which black isn't. So, who wants to attack who? I would prefer to go to war against orange because I wouldn't need to attack first, but also I'm the weakest, so I can definitely not attack first. So even if I go to war with orange against black, orange needs to show good faith first. It's so hard for orange to go to war against black. Orange can break these 2 bonuses, 3 of them, but this one's going to be a hard one to break. I'm going to be happy to claim another bonus, especially since blue seems to be offline. Maybe you want to make sure that he's completely off and wait 10 minutes. We'll see what happens, but I would definitely love to go to war with, against someone in alliance with somebody else. Orange and black could ally together to kill me. That's also possible. Orange now going to claim Eastern Europe, which is going to make super unfair for black. And we'll see if black is fine with this or not. I don't think black should be. Orange is going to benefit a ton from this. These two stacks could be some pressure. I don't think orange is going to smash into me anyways. I'm asking orange to attack black. Orange is yes. Will he though? Looks like a no. Probably, oh, black is not ally with me. I'm not sure if I did not send the alliance request or it's just that he didn't accept. All right, just gonna take a card and pass. This could take a while. I'm asking orange to attack black. Orange is definitely happy just taking a card and pass because he's generating so much that just by waiting. All right, I removed the alliance. I definitely love doing that to make them freak out. I told you to attack black. You don't want to do it. I might go bad to you. Oh, I will go bad to him. All right. So you had a chance to go bad to black. You didn't want to take it. I will smash your troops. And it won't win me the game, but hopefully this is some communication to black that I'm willing to go to war with orange. This is what I would like to happen. I don't know if black will get the message. Otherwise, I was going to get third anyways, so. There's been definitely enough waiting in this game. We want something to be happening. Orange is going to remove me completely from there. Hopefully black helps. Black should. He has like 200 troops on orange. All right, black sees it. He didn't break too much. And in order to continue to break orange, I would need to break black. So I think black didn't go too smart about it. But hey, I managed to start a war between the two strongest players. I'll definitely help if I can. I'm accepting the alliance from orange. If you want to go to war against black, I'll help you. But you'll need to be doing something. So far, I don't see nothing from you. Black is just going to slowly break. Not even break, it's just going to claim another bonus. Orange asking to attack black. I don't have enough troops, so you're going to have to attack black first. And if you don't want to, that's your problem. All right, single break on black. And he's going to crank up his troops. But they're not going far, though. I think over there would have been smarter to put his stack. Because then he needs to fortify some troops out. And then maybe he can go this way. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. Black's and orange now at war. I'm still skipping. I'm definitely not skipping my way into second place. I just want to see who I'm going to help. And right now, orange is not doing much. And black has extra troops, so he can do whatever he wants. He's still not doing much either. This is a boring match to watch. Come on, slam some troops. Just gonna break the bonus. I think this is asking to get slammed by black. And to be honest, black could afford to as well. Even if it cost him like 225 troops, that's pretty much what he has ahead of orange. Is orange going to do anything about that? I'm putting all my troops on my cap. See what happens now. If black wants to break me, he can. I will probably smash back into him, even though I don't have... Well, I could do the long way around. I could go from my cap, go all the way here, and break all black's bonuses. Alright, orange is going to lose a bunch of troops slamming black. And he's going to suicide into blue. Oh, that was an oops. Alright. Well, that's definitely unfortunate. I wanted to work with orange, but orange is going to lose all of his troops into blue instead. Orange seems to be rather fast. Alright, it seems like if I don't do anything, I'll be getting second place. I would have loved to go to war with orange, but he never did. And now that he lost all of his troops, I don't see a way for him to go really to war. Maybe he's trying to patch things up with black. If he does generate all these troops, I won't be able to get second place. We'll see what happens. Black's gonna stay passive. Still 300 troops ahead. Not sure where I'm going. Finally gonna attack blue. Hoping orange goes for it too. I'm gonna smash a stack of black. Oh, I'm gonna smash both stacks of black. And try and break his bonuses. Alright. Hopefully orange follows suit, but he was pretty passive in the... Alright. Maybe orange is trying to win this game. I definitely love seeing that. Even if it doesn't win me the game, like I'm very happy to not give the game to players that have been too passive. So very happy about that. My stack is locked. Now it's been open again, which is good. Black may want to kill me. It's definitely possible. And it looks like this will be the case. So I might not get second, but it's fine. I'd rather get third and get the game moving than wait forever. I think orange overall was a better player than black, so I would expect the standings, the rankings in the end to show that. So orange will take the easy win now. And it's fine. I do deserve to die. Okay. What is black plans exactly? Just to steal my bonuses? Well, you're not gonna get them anyways. If you want to suicide your troops, you just go ahead and do it. The longer you wait, the less likely you are to get it. Are you gonna split your defense now? Okay, you're gonna go for my kill. It makes sense. All right. Good game, well played. I'm happy about the ending. Orange and black surprisingly were not all that great. Beginner for black, definitely surprising. Intermediate for orange. All right, this will be the game now. Thank you for watching. 2 games coming to you every single day. So if you like what you're watching, you can watch a bunch more. Thank you again and see you soon. Bye-bye.